Hello friends and welcome back to Joe Danger Plays Pathfinder Kingmaker. I am Joe Danger, as you might expect, and we're playing Pathfinder Kingmaker. Haha! Alright, so we just finished wrecking some of these bandits here. We got our crew, we got Estelle, we got Jathel. Estelle is our character, Amiri, and Valerie. Oh, and I guess Jathel's just tuckered out. Oh, just had to real quick meditate. Alright, well, she's back in the game now. A couple things. So I did watch a couple videos and learned some things, I hope. One of those things is during combat, this little thing right here is only there. Oh, maybe it's not only there, but it is for AI. So if I turn AI off, then basically when it's on, let me start it that way. When it's on, then she's going to favor charging. Makes sense. But if I turn it off, and I am going to turn it off because I'm brave or foolish, what that will do is let me play around with each of them individually. So off and off. All right, everybody
I am your shield. Speak.
has it. What are you doing? Bane? Okay, well that'll work. All right, good. So that's done. Next thing, I noticed, if we go over here, that I actually failed to loot all the good stuff. We got a bunch of composite bows, so I wanted to grab those. 3 for 100, that is worth grabbing. And since we are at, you know, a shop right now, it sort of seems stupid not to grab maybe a couple other things. What are these? 2 pounds for 3 gold. Yeah, sure. We can just sell all this, right? 20 for 6, though. That just doesn't sound even remotely worth it. Okay, so what are we gonna do in this episode? I don't know. The next thing on the list is to go take a nap. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, here's our Boken. Man, kind of sad that he died, but you know, this is what happens. It's war. I wonder if there's a way to fix that to keep him alive. I don't know, but I do know that we need to rest. We are super hurt. We're super tired. And resting, hopefully, is going to, oh, we have to tell her about the dead guy, is going to let us recover some health. I don't know exactly how that works. We'll talk tomorrow. All right, is this stealing? Nah, it wouldn't be stealing, would it? No, of course it's not stealing. It's just sacks. Sacks are there for everybody. Everyone knows that. All right, so we're going to go up to the second floor. Alright. Locked? Well, let's, I don't think anybody knows any lockpicking things or anything, do they? What about this one? And a book. Guide for Travelers, Hunters, Explorers, and River Kingdoms, Volume 5, Monsters and Beasts. Primals? Powerful creatures of the primal realm occasionally visit this world for amusement. It's best to stay out of Primal's way. Don't fight it. It's extremely dangerous. But if a life is at stake, resort to cold steel. One might think that that's useless, but I know that the game doesn't exactly give you a lot of information, so I'm going to hang on to that. Yeah, I wrote Ray, stuff, discs, Potion of Vanish. Cool. Kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Hey, what's going on, kitty? Alright, let's go to bed. You wake up from a nasty dream that tortured you almost all night long. In it, you saw a wall of unnaturally thick fog that surrounded you, slowly moving closer and closer. A quick look out of the window, you find out that the fog was not a figment of your imagination, not a dream. And then...
Hear me. Please hear me. Can you hear me? Please.
Guardian of the Bloom. Half transparent, shoulders are slouched, voice is barely more than a whisper, reaches out towards you. It seems that only you can see or hear the nymph. Who are you? I'm glad my adventure begins with such a beautiful sight, you know, because nymphs are... What do you want from me, or be gone, spirit? I've had enough of you. Well, I mean, just because I'm a cranky, evil... lady doesn't mean I...
so tender. It can so easily be crushed under the blows of cruel fate. But you can save it from being undone.
Who are you?
Who am I? Just a tear shed by the land itself, the bitter sigh of nature. I am a nymph, the guardian of this area, a defeated guardian. Call me the guardian of the bloom, if you wish.
What do you want from me?
Aid, salvation. We have a common enemy, and long have I searched for someone who can defeat him. The one you call the Stag Lord. As a storm strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with the swords of his servants. And not just in the world of people. The land also suffers from the evil he brings. My forests and my flowers suffocate in this fog. Soon even I will vanish, as the last ray of light fades at dusk.
Alright. Staglord is responsible for the fog?
Yes. It hides his fortress as well as his dark deeds. But while responsible, he did not create this affliction. It is the work of a powerful druid who has betrayed even himself. I know not why the powers did not leave this renegade, but even I was unable to defeat him.
Alright, how can I help you?
This fog, it enshrouds, entangles, suffocates. If only I could learn how it was created. But my powers wane. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of a strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thornford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo, catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy.
Alright, I understand.
I don't believe in fate, stranger. But our meeting seems more than a coincidence.
Alright. Sometimes you just gotta move the quest along. So, now we are in it for a few reasons. Oh, and apparently... Sorry about that. Interesting. I wonder if that's gonna keep happening. We'll find out. There are no threats in this location. It is a sort of headquarters where you can prepare your party for a new expedition. In such locations, companions don't follow you around and will go about their own business. You can speak with them freely to get to know them better. Once you exit this location and return to the global map, you will be able to choose the companions you wish to take with you, leaving the others here. Whenever you meet a new companion but don't want to include them in your party right away, that companion will travel to this location. Got it. Is it still locked? It's not locked? It is locked. Can't pick locks. Got it.
I know the way.
Yeah. Alright. Onward. Let's try to sell all this junk to, Olive. And Noriel 8 Eyes? Who are you? Well, let's start here. Svetlana Levitin. Svetlana sighs, examining a fancy bottle made of iridescent glass. A gift from Boken. I'll miss that old crank. Miss? I know he died in battle, but what? Anyway. Yes, he did die in battle. I still expect to hear him muttering from behind the fence, or see him pop in the door holding a fresh dug root to his chest like some great treasure. May the gods have mercy on him. A bitter smile touches her lips. Let's talk about other matters. I do have something to ask if you have time. Yeah, what do you want to ask? This is a very personal request, and maybe not important enough for your time. I'll completely understand if you say no, but the first time the Stag Lord's thugs came here demanding money, they also took my wedding ring. Just tore it off my hand. It's just a trinket, really, but it meant so much to me. I remember every moment of the day Oleg came to me, that ring in hand, to ask if I'd marry him. I was standing in a fancy dress on the stairs of my father's home. fearing that I'd misheard something or that I'd say something stupid and everyone around would laugh. If you happen to find my ring among the bandits' possessions, please bring it back to me. It's easy to recognize. My name is engraved inside the band. Svetlana drops her eyes, lowering her voice. There is one more thing. Among the bandits, there's a dark-haired woman who wields dual axes. She's not bad in a fight. In fact, she can be extremely dangerous and cruel. Please, I beg you, show her mercy if you have the chance. Alright. I can't promise anything. How did you and your husband find the courage to establish a trading post in the Stolen Lands? It was Oleg's idea, though I supported him in it. We didn't realize how dangerous it was here, of course. In Restov, everyone respects the Sword Lords, and everyone's accustomed to relying on them. Even the mention of someone like Lady Jamandi could be enough to fend off a street thug or some other trouble. It could maybe even work in some places here, but not with the Stag Lord's men. What can you tell me about the Stag Lord? He's not just some average bandit. If no one puts a stop to him, he'll turn the Stolen Lands into his personal kingdom. A kingdom of fear and oppression. We are the lawful evil character, so I'm just going to select that. Fear always follows power. It would be naive to think the Stag Lord is so much different from any other ruler. Is that lawful evil? You may be right, but life without hope is just too bitter. Okay, bye. And 8 Eyes? The elf looks straight at you, through the tangled hair falling over her face. Hey, you're an adventurer, right? Seeking your fortune in the Stolen Lands? You aren't the only one of your kind here. Take my advice. Keep your eyes open and watch your back. Sometimes the ones who call themselves your friends are more dangerous than your enemies. Judging by the elf's voice, it's obvious that she started the day with a jug of wine. Alright. Who are you? The elf grunts. Anoriel 8 Eyes. Once upon a time, I was famous throughout another place. Absalom. Anoriel 8 Eyes of the Reckless Six. Well, glory passes quickly. A few miserable decades later, and no one recognizes you on the street anymore. What a shame. So much talking. What are you doing here? I sit here waiting for adventurers who are in need of help. We may be sitting here in a backwoods tavern, but in Absalom, I have a lot of friends who are eager to make a few coin. They have brave hearts, but shallow pockets. A little gold would be a welcome change for them. I can send them a message, and they will come from Absalom through a portal. If you're interested, just give me a sign, and we'll arrange everything right away. I need loyal and experienced fighters? Ooh, no. Let me not do that. So I wonder if I get to create them. Are they expendable characters? Are they cool characters? Are they... Why are you called 8 Eyes? Once, long ago, I could spot an enemy and pin him to the wall before he could even think of attacking. Some said I had 8 eyes and looked all around at once, but it seems I've outlived my nickname. Honoriel stretches her arm forward. Her palm trembles noticeably. I've been drinking so much lately, it's best I don't test my skills too often. Like the game's like, she's an alcoholic, she's an alcoholic. She's like, I'm an alcoholic. Where were you when the trading post was attacked? Yeah, for real. I was hunting, got a little lost in the mist, which is the first time that's happened to me. I guess I should go easier on the drink. But don't imagine you'd be scared of a good fight. Oh, but don't you imagine I'd be scared of a good fight. If only I'd known I was missing all the action. But I see you've got everything under control. Well, I don't want her to join me. Famous Pathfinder here in the middle of nowhere? Why? You want to know how one could exchange the life of a Pathfinder for this sorry drunken rat hole? The light in Honoriel's eyes goes out as if someone had blown out a candle. You lose all your friends because of one scumbag, and then you'll understand. I was the only one to return from the final campaign of the Reckless Six, and whatever's left of me can't be called a seeker anymore. Alright. Nope, here's the story. I didn't ask for the whole story. Our leader, Vermalt, was the best of us, wise, brave, friends with everyone. Once one of those friends, Adivian Adresant, sent him a disturbing letter. He'd stumbled upon a mention of some ancient books on the art of necromancy. Secrets like those are best left hidden forever. Trust me, I've seen that kind of magic, what that magic can do. To make a long story short, these volumes are supposedly hidden in the catacombs of Gallowspire. We decided that the books should be retrieved and kept safe by society. Pathfinder Society is a globe-spanning organization based out of Absalom, where she was membership primarily Pathfinders, adventurers who travel throughout Galorian, usually inconspicuously. Not very inconspicuous if you're a famous Pathfinder, I suppose. Alright. We gathered in the tavern, discussed the expedition, then proceeded to Ustalov. It was a normal mission, a quick and quiet recovery. Smiles bitterly. But everything turned out to be much more complicated. We barely made it through the Witch Gate forest. All those terrible living trees, undead druids, and their arches of bone. It was a miracle we managed to make it out alive. We'd chosen Renchurch to stop at. It was marked on Vermelt's map as a safe enough haven to hole up and to lick our wounds. How I wish that had been true. Vermelt was the first to perish. He was attacked by one of the monsters hiding in the stables. It tossed him about like a feather and threw him down an ancient well. His shout echoed for a long time, and I didn't hear the sound of him landing. And then... Enough. I shouldn't have gotten into this. No, not really. Who am I to stir up others' feelings with all my chatter? We'd better forget about it now. Maybe I'll tell you more some other time, but not today. Yeah, I think I'm good. Thanks.
I'll go ahead.
Alright, so what we want is to talk to Mr. Oleg. Sell the bandits nonsense. There's a Miri. Ooh, and horses. Okay, Jaethal, Valerie. Oh, Oleg. Hey! Greeting. Oleg seems to be in a good mood and greets you warmly. You certainly ruffled those villains' feathers. Well, anyway, new day, new troubles. Have you seen the fog? Never seen anything like it before. The road to Restov looks like someone spilled milk and it just hung in the air. Couldn't see anything through that soup, not even with a torch. Feels like witchcraft to me. I bet the Stag Lord's involved somehow. Rumor says he deals with all kinds of magic. Alright, first, let's trade real quick. Oh, wait, this is buying? I don't want to buy anything. I want to sell those and these. These are just clubs, right? Yep, club. That was a mace. Masterwork light mace. Should I hang on to that? Yeah, I don't think so. Other. Other is where the random... Oh, we'll hang on to the rope then. Merchant, merchant, potato, then books. Silver disc, merchant. Okay, that looks good. And you have actual information. Okay, so that's 535. Light mace +1. Right, let's go other. Seasoned wings and thighs. Comprehensive guide to cooking a delicious dish. I mean... why can't I just copy that right now? Interesting. Usable. Lesser reach metamagic rod. This rod grants the wielder the ability to make up to 3 spells they cast per day. Reach as though they are using reach spell feat. Huh. Interesting. Ooh, Ring of Protection is tempting. +1 deflection, okay. Armor and shields. See, I thought that I could buy provisions from this guy. 2-bladed sword. That's neat. And it looks like I was just wrong about that. I got some bad info, apparently. Unless the provisions are actually just like... Wait. Down here? Bloodstone, butter, camping supplies, and rations. There we go. 200 pounds worth. Probably don't need all that, but tell you what, give me a couple. That's 20 pounds. That'll be fine. I'm giving you 31, so we'll end up lighter. Oh, and you're quite inexpensive. You're just heavy. Do I have any of those? Yeah, I do. I've got 4. Okay, cool. And then butter and eggs and flour and milk and nuts. Do you have any edible moss? No. Then I can't make that meal, so I'm just gonna do that. Save our money for... I don't know, I assume at some point something good is going to happen. Oh hey, Oleg, by the way, we didn't finish talking. Tell me about yourself. Why open a trading post in such a dangerous place? I just dislike the noise. I'm from Restov. Cities are complicated, lots of people. I cannot read all of this all the time, and villages are a little better. Everyone likes to stick their nose into each other's businesses. I just wanted a place where I could be my own master, so I ended up here. Great. I need to take care of the Stag Lord. Do you know anything that could help me find him? It's quite a task. Stag Lord is a fortress somewhere in the area, but only a few chosen from the most trusted of his rabble are ever initiated. The location of the fortress is a heavily guarded secret, and with the fog hanging around, I'd imagine it would be even harder to find. What else can you tell me about the Stag Lord? Not much. Not like I've sat down and shared a cup of wine with the man, you know? But I think he arrived in the Stolen Lands less than a year ago from what I've heard. But as soon as he got here, he took over everything. I wrote to Restov, tried to warn them that the Stag Lord wasn't some typical gang leader, but they didn't listen. The rumors about him are horrible. He'll kill a person if they so much as disagree with him. He never reveals his face. Those who've seen him up close report the same thing. Ugly scars cover every inch of his skin, not covered by his clothes. Huh. Alright, later. So, let's check the journal real quick. What do we got? One thing that I did notice is this guy right here. We've got 88 days to take care of the Stag Lord. Interesting. This is Tartuccio. 3 months to conquer the Stolen Lands. Set off to Thorn Ford in the bandit camp. Alright. And then the ring. We found the secret room. So I guess we're going to Thorn Ford bandit camp. How do I do that? I assume I go here? No. Yeah? Is there like a map, maybe? Map? Oh, this is this map. Show exits from this location. Right? What? No. How do I leave? Guys, how do I actually leave? I don't want to camp. Let's go. I want to get going, guys. Hold, stop, formations. Okay, I don't want to listen to that. Menu, inventory, character, spellbook, journal, map, camp. I mean, the only exit is into the house? That's definitely not where I want to go, though. I was definitely just in there. Hey, Jathel? What's it like to be undead? No, alright, so none of that's useless, or useful. All of this is useless. I don't want to talk to these guys just to be friends. Not now, anyway. We might do that later, but I kind of want to get on, see if I can figure out how not to suck at combat. Is there... Journal, there's an encyclopedia. Common trade terms, basics, character creation, deities, magic, combat, bestiary, basics. Camera, leaving, safe location. Uh-huh. Once you exit this location, return to the global map. Well, that's what I want to do. Is there a global map? Nope. Okay. Great. Oh, like, do you have anything to... No. Okay, bye.
No mistakes.
Uh-huh. That's the belt. These are the abilities. And this is the spell book. Uh-huh. But... go upstairs. I don't want to go upstairs. I want to go to the main map.
All according to plan.
Oh, God. Why? Alright, I'm gonna fruitlessly just try things, and I'll edit this bit out, I think. Unless this walks me out. Follow the worm. Oh yeah, you just have to go all the way over. Good. Yay, no. That's so dumb. I started here. Alright, no post-production for Joe. That's great. Trophies left at the trading post. Oops. Longsword. Heavy mace. 6 for 3. 8 for 13. 4 for 4. 5 for 1. Nope, we're good. Yep. Oh, current group. Yeah, we want everyone. Teen Girl Squad. Oh, that is going to keep happening. Alright. Where to? I mean, I guess down? Where's the, that's the Thorn River. There's the Thorn Ford. I can only go 2 directions, huh? Well, let's start going down then. Ah, crossroads. Interesting, that's how we're gonna do this. Let's cruise over here. Random encounters. There's someone on the road. Get ready. Alright, continuing that. Ah. A jittery old man in squalid clothing shuffles up to you. His gray hair is unkempt, and he continually clenches and unclenches his wrinkled, freckled hands. When he stops and looks up at you, his eyes widen, and he tugs at his beard. Strange weather, invisible fog creeping out of the woods, soars beyond the sky, obscures the sun and moon. Strange. The old man shakes his head, his eyes shifting about seemingly at random. I don't like this old man. Looks like the kind who can cast the evil eye. Move along, old man. We give no alms. Yeah. What are you doing here? I do nothing. Breathe, walk, observe. The fog looks visible enough to me. I see more than ever. I've never seen so much before. The old man wipes his hand across his face and sighs wearily, but someone must look, and no one else can. Does that mean you can find your way through it? This fog is wrong. It hinders your legs, not your sight. I wish not to try. Alright. Well. Fine. Who are you? Ramus, but that won't help with the fog. Alright, well. I'm gonna leave. I don't have time to listen to old fools and nonsense. Be gone. Bold dog barks loud while cunning one readies to bite. Cunning, short, but stubborn. He is now in an ancient tomb that lies south of the trading post, searching for the great power that once gave joy and now brings only death. You don't want my nonsense? Then you'll hear sobs and screams. Once stolen, the land should be reclaimed. Once reclaimed, binded with the claimer shall it be. Binded, merged, joined by unbreakable ties, claiming the land, claiming its pain, claiming its death. Okay. Thanks, Ramus. That was really, really neat. Examine the ancient tomb. Alright. Exit? There we go. And there. Quick on the draw. Boop, boop. Alright, onward. Let's go down. Interesting. Boy, there sure is stuff everywhere. Is this the ancient tomb? It is. Probably a really bad idea to mess with that. Spotted the enemies. We'll fight them. Seems like a pretty bad idea. Let's go for it.
We will be victorious!
Alright, so let's make sure that we are saved. We cannot save during combat. Interesting. So what do we got? Bandit, bandit, bandit. Now, with the AI turned off, nobody's going to do anything unless I tell them. That's my understanding. Alright, so all the bandits have terrible initiative. That's great. How long does it take for you to charge? That's what I would like to do. Let's see. Melee. Ranged, ranged. Actually, let's go here. Let's do this. You charge. I want you to charge him and tank him for a while. And then you guys just start rocking that. Simple, I'm not doing any spells, no crazy abilities, although now that I think about it, I remember you have Justice. Spurs the Inquisitor to seek justice, granting 1 sacred bonus on all attack rolls. Aha! So I've got all these different judgments that I can do. Today I learned. Inquisitor is filled with divine wrath. All damage rolls. So we can do damage. This causes the Inquisitor to heal 1 point of damage each round. As long as the Inquisitor is alive and the judgment lasts, the amount of healing increases by 1 point for every 3 Inquisitor levels she possesses. That sounds good, frankly. Armor class, purity, resistance, resiliency, smiting. Inquisitor's weapons count as magic for the purpose of passing damage reduction. Oh, that's cool. Acrobatics, no, we don't want that. Okay, I will fire up the healing. And that's automatic, that's just on now, which is great. Which reminds me, I want our barbarian. Good, you're already there. You should already be fighting defensively. And that should do it. In fact, why don't you do the same? Defensively and heal your defensively, and you're going to interrupt him. And then you guys...
Unworthy.
Mess with that. Let's see what happens. All my people should start moving right away. No? Miss. Excuse me, Estelle? Did I tell you to do something other than that? What did you just cast? I want to take this a little slow. I don't see anything about... Oh, Valerie uses ability charge. And yet. Okay, well I did just glow. Oh, maybe that's my judgment. Probably.
This won't kill me!
Okay, before you run off, I would like you to cure your light wounds. Thank you. Next, you're undead, and as such, I would like you to inflict light wounds on yourself. And then Estelle, you're doing alright. Oh wait, no, keep fighting. We do need to still kill him, don't we?
I'm...
There you go. Beautiful, there's some health. Okay, tank is tanking. This is doing much better than our fights previously. Look, we got both. Great work, Valerie. I didn't expect you to solo him. Alright. Charge you. You. Charge him. You. Charge him. You. Guess what? That's right. Let's go. Oh, he's still here? Thought you were dead. Hey, you guys. Great job, everyone. Now, alright, getting the hotkeys. A little bit. Alright. So when the charge works, it works. That wasn't bad, guys. Not bad at all. Okay, we don't actually have to loot these guys. We can just run to the outside.
I will grant your request.
Yeah. And then you're gonna tell me, hey, what about all this stuff on the ground? Oh, now everybody has to come. Okay, fair enough. Alright, what do we got? 1 for 1, 1 for 1. Composite? Yeah, 3 for 100, that's worth it. Same. That's it. Let's go. Just got an achievement for Survivor. 1 out of 100. Okay. Thornford. I don't know if I feel like Ancient Tomb just yet. Can I stop and camp? It looks like I could if I just hit R. Do it here in the crossroads. I don't want to go in. It's evening. Yeah, we'll camp here. Hunting is required for a rest, yeah. I see. Four rations needed? I don't get to assign... Huh. I guess this is what I set up before, so we'll go with it. Alright. Well, good morning. The hunting took 12 hours. Hunters foraged food equal to 4 rations. Perfect. Main cook prepared an excellent recipe. Hearty meal. Awesome. Did we heal up at all? Oh, I saw some green there. Beautiful. This is what I'm talking about. Let's see if this goes to the Thorn Fort. Yeah, it does. Yes, I do want to enter this location. I will regret it shortly. Alright, and I think that we will deal with whatever happens to be in the Thorn Ford in the next episode. So, we will put a cut in here. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoy it, please like and subscribe and do all that good stuff. It helps out a great deal. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you. I'm Joe Danger. Bye forever.